Greetings, everyone. This is the first Monday message of December 2014. I hope that everyone had some time away last week over the Thanksgiving holiday to spend with friends and family, and look forward to tackling the priorities again in December. This is also the last First Monday message of the year, so as always, I welcome your feedback about how well these short video messages are working at keeping my office connected to the many people and places of the division. Let me take a few minutes and recap a couple of key items in the last month, and then look forward together as to some of the things that are coming our way. We had the annual APLU meeting this past month in November. That's the Association of Public and Land Grant Universities. The OSU Open Campus represented the Western region in a national competition for the C. Peter McGraw Community Engagement Award. And while we were not successful, the word on the streets is that we came in number 2, and I feel sure because of the momentum and innovations across the division that we will be back in competition in some future years. So help me watch for the kind of exemplary programs that we want to hold up in that way. Also happening in the last month was some important early planning for our hosting of the Oregon Environmental Literacy Project that's shared by faculty in Forestry Extension and the 4-H Youth Development programs. Statewide interest in environmental literacy is strong and growing. There's some conversations about bringing back the historic 6th grade outdoor school and to connect that in some meaningful way to OSU Extension. Some of you in the last month reacted to my sharing of the first ever university-wide ethos statement, something the Provost Council developed as a very short document talking about the ways in which we prefer to treat each other in the university environment that we share. So I'll post that link again if you didn't have a chance to take a look at that, and as always, you can give me some feedback. Our Professional Continuing Education Office is making accelerated progress towards some new policies that will put in place leadership and business models across the campus to increase our work around professional continuing education. So I look forward to the natural expansion of that program. There have been lots of interview activities in the last month for positions that include what's now called the Assistant Dean in Agricultural Sciences for Outreach and Engagement, also effectively the program leader for our extension work there. And we're partway through the interview process for the Directorship of Extension and Experimentation Communications Office, another key position. Looking forward, there will be increased momentum towards wrapping up some really interesting conversations around the Marine Studies Initiative, a priority of the university that has a group of us, including Dave Hansen, Jeff Sherman, and myself, helping to look at outreach, engagement, and partnership opportunities around marine studies that are anticipated to be truly statewide. There's been some process with developing some opening searches for program leader positions in the 4-H Youth Development Program and in our Family Community Health Program. So that will be some important future work to fill those positions. We are continuing to advance our relationships with community colleges statewide. Kate Peterson, who is the Assistant Provost for Enrollment Management, and I are developing a 1 or 2 pager that will kind of speak in general to how we expect to program in collaboration with community colleges. So I hope that you will join me at taking a look at that, those of you that are in immediate environments of community colleges, and kind of help us out in that way. I also expect in the next month to hear from the ad hoc group that's giving me some advice about options for refilling the position that Deb Maddie is in as Associate Director and Associate Provost as we anticipate her retirement late in 2015. And finally, just available today was the governor's recommended budget for the upcoming biennium 2015-17, and he has recommended the same 3% increase for the statewide public services that includes extension that was recommended to him by the Higher Education Coordinating Commission. And while that's disappointing, this is not unfamiliar to us, and so we have now already begun communicating with our stakeholder and support groups in order to better inform decisions made on the legislative side, especially the co-chairs of the Ways and Means Committee that we expect to see their budget released sometime in mid-January, so you can stay tuned for that as well. Well, that about wraps up the few minutes that I spend each month on this. The next time that we do this will be January 5th, and I hope between now and then you have some enjoyable time with friends and family, and that you are able to celebrate the holidays in any way that's meaningful for you. So that's all for now. Thanks everyone for all that you do.